Adjustment layers allow you to make changes to the way a layer looks without permanently setting the changes to that layer. They give you greater control and flexibility over image edits, allowing you to make non-destructive adjustments to the colors and tones in your image, and to keep editing the adjustment layers without permanently changing the pixels in the image. You can also delete your adjustment layer at any time and revert back to your original version. Though each adjustment layer comes with its own set of settings, the basic steps for applying adjustment layers are all the same. You have one of two options. The first is to click on the half gray and half white circle in the bottom of your layers panel. Once clicked, this will show you a list of the different types of adjustment layers that you're able to add. The second option is clicking in the adjustments panel and choosing one of the little icons that illustrate a version of what that adjustment layer would look like. For the purposes of this tutorial, I am only going to add on the hue and saturation adjustment layer, as the process is all the same. Once you've added the adjustment layer, you can simply drag arrows or change the values to make changes to your image using the adjustment layer. I am going to take this image from purple to a green, and then I'm going to lower my saturation just so it looks a little bit more realistic. Once you've created a look that you like, if there are areas within that image that you'd like to remove from the adjustment layer, you use what's called a layer mask. So if you look in the layers panel here, you'll notice that the hue and saturation layer have a white thumbnail. This is called a layer mask. This allows you to essentially paint in or remove the changes that the adjustment layer is making by using black or white. So if I change my foreground color to black and I choose my brush tool, anywhere that I paint in black is going to revert back to that original image. Anywhere that remains white is going to stay changed by the adjustment layer. As illustrated in previous tutorials, using your brush settings just like you would on any other brush tool allows you to change the size or the hardness of your brush, which just allows you to fine-tune the areas that you're going to be painting just a little bit more. So as stated in the previous tutorials, I right-click on my document window to allow me to change the size and the hardness. And that's it. Once you're happy with your overall look, you can just save your Photoshop file or save it as a JPEG and move on from the adjustment layers.